Hello, Dan. I love you, my brother Sean. I stand shoulder to shoulder with both of you when it comes to exposing the Russia collusion illusion. But I think the harsh treatment of those migrants at the border with the pepper spray and all the rest of it, the militarization of the southern border, that doesn't make it right, Sean. That doesn't make it right. And
how do you stop people that are charging your borders? How would you do it?
Of the 42 arrested, 8 were women with children, Sean. Those scenes are etched in our national psyche now, like the separation of the children from their parents 2 months ago.
Where were all your liberal friends in the Obama years? He did
Sean, if indeed these sins were committed during the Obama administration, that doesn't make the sins being committed now right. Okay, we have a collective recollection.
But Dan Bongino, it's not just 42 people.
We can't treat these people like
there were hundreds of people.
One MS-13 member.
So what do we do
one
when
MS-13 member among 7,000 or 10,000?
Geraldo, Dan, what about our Border Patrol guys? Rocks, bottles, projectiles, tear gas isn't going to kill you. And I think parents have a responsibility to pull their kids away from that situation. That's their responsibility, too.
Yeah, Geraldo, again, I appreciate your nice comments. I consider you a friend, too, but you are way, way off base on this. I've stood at roll calls. I was a law enforcement officer. I'm not looking for anybody's pat on the back. Your tax dollars paid for it. It was a great job. But I ask you the same question Sean asked you. You're given a lot of platitudes. Nobody wants to see anybody tear gas. You win. Point stipulated. We both are empathetic to that. But that was not the choice of the Border Patrol officials. The choice was made by people who stormed the border illegally. And I ask you a very simple question, and I would sincerely appreciate an honest answer. You're standing in the face of these Border Patrol agents, patrolling our border, just doing their jobs to keep our nation secure. What do you tell them to do when a rock comes at their face? What? What's your answer? Nobody produces an answer. They just produce platitudes. What do you do?
This is what you do. This is what you do not do, Dan. You do not shoot tear gas
I didn't ask you
women
what you
with
don't
small
do.
children.
I asked
you do
you
not
what
do that.
you do.
And you and Sean,
All right, whoa.
You and Sean are both the grandsons or the great-grandsons of immigrants. Italian immigrants, Irish immigrants. They were slandered just like you were slandering these people with these.
My wife Paula's an immigrant.
They have diseases. They're bringing disease. Read the newspapers from the middle of the 19th century. The Irish were bringing diseases. The Italians were bringing diseases.
The question.
This is a slander.
Why won't you answer the question, Geraldo?
These are innocent people seeking a better life. What you don't do is you don't put 6,000 GIs with fixed bayonets at the border.
What do you do when they're throwing rocks and bottles at our agents?
All right, here's what you do. You send Spanish-speaking ambassadors to the crowd. You explain to them that they are not going to be able to rush the border. You explain to them the facts of life. You explain to them the reality of what's happening.
There's hundreds of them charging at them.
This is a stain. This is a stain on the Trump presidency that it would be very difficult to eradicate.
Charging the border and charging at police. What if it's thousands? What do you do then? That's an important question you need to answer.
Are you going to believe those words? Are you going to believe your own lying eyes when you look at the video and you see the composition of this crowd? This is a benign, suffering civilian crowd.
Rocks.
You can
there we go. There's the rocks being thrown.
The three scenes of the rocks being thrown. What about the scenes of them living in squalor and in the athletic fields?
Do it legally,
where they're left and they're begging for food and overflowing toilets and the most inhumane conditions.
Why not claim asylum?
Where is